Hello, hello everyone, and welcome to the football show. Where we look at the Premier League games, try to predict what the scores will be and why I believe that will be the score. And you know, every week we're gonna look at games and predict um who will win, the players to watch out for, and all those stuff. So it's gonna be an amazing season. Teams have strengthened Liverpool, Arsenal. Liverpool really go for the fourth place this season. Spurs, I don't know. They have strengthened a lot, but maybe they have settled now and they could go for it. United have buy a lot of players, which you know we have to wait and see what how quickly they will gel. And so the first game, let's take a look at the first game of the season, literally, which is Manchester United v Spurs. This is gonna be a really wonderful game for neutrals. Gonna be a game both teams wouldn't want to lose. First game at Old Trafford, Van Gaal would like to, um, you know, show why he should still be there. Considering the amount of money he spent last year and still finished fourth. Could have done better. So we'll see what happens. Both teams will fight for a point in this game. Um, United in particular, Schweinsteiger, Schneiderlin, Memphis Depay, Damian, they strength really well too, in my opinion. Schneiderlin is wonderful, Premier League proven. Damian through the preseason, who looks a wonderful right back, very solid. He's Italian, of course, and so we will see what happens. Spurs, signed one defender, as I know right now, is Toby. This guy was there at Southampton last season, and he really, really did well. One of the best players and defenders in the league last year. So we will see how he will do. There are gonna be a lot of battles throughout the pitch. We will see what Memphis Depay is made of. He didn't really do well in the preseason, in my opinion. He was played behind the striker, which I believe I don't think is his best position. I think he plays better at the wing. Cutting, big defender, use strength and could shoot. And then there's Harry Kane. This guy, there's a lot of question about whether he could do it again this season. I personally think he will do it. I like the guy. I think he's not a striker who rely on pace or a striker who rely on strength. This is a guy who rely on strength, a bit of pace, but his biggest attribute, in my opinion, is his movement. He's wonderful. He just wait for the chance. He move here and there. He doesn't rush. He's patient, and he scored a lot of goals. I think he will do well. I think whether he will do the same um, as he did last season, well, we have to wait and see. But I think he will do well. He's not gonna just be a season wonder. I think this guy will do well, and we will see what he will do. Whether he could score more than he did last year, yeah, we don't know. Maybe even more because now he knows more about the team. And Ericsson knows about his movement now and could even feed him more chances. So we will see what will happen. I think it's gonna be a tight game by Spurs. How bad United may be, they usually find it hard to beat Manchester United, and especially it's gonna be at Old Trafford. So we'll see. I don't know how they will do. I think they'll do well in this game. They will give United a really, really strong game. But for me, I think United will edge it here. It's gonna be high, a bit of goals here and there, and I think United will edge it with a goal, 3-2. In my opinion, yeah, they will do well. They will do. It's a wonderful game for neutrals too. So I'll be definitely wake up and watching this game. The next game we like to talk about is Bournemouth versus Liverpool. Excuse me, Bournemouth versus Aston Villa. Newly promoted side. They would like to, first day of the season, show what they are made of, show why they got automatic promotion last season. They have a wonderful manager, very young, the youngest in the league he'll be, I think. And they've signed a couple of players, Mengs, Mengs, what is Achu, um, Sylvan Distant, and the rumors they're about to sign Max Gradel. So I think they'll do well with Aston Villa. They've lost key players. They've lost their best striker in Benteke, and um, Delph just, I don't know. He just took a down on the club and just left so badly. The way he left is more worse than the Sterling Liverpool incident, in my opinion. I'm staying. This is a great club. I want to do well. The next day, no, I lie. I'm leaving. I want to go to those guys. It wasn't really good the way he left. So I'll see. But Villa have signed this guy, and Jordan Ayew. I like him. I watch him. Of course, he plays for my country too, and he's good. He's good. He's young. He's still a bit raw, I'll say. But I think with the guidance of Tim Sherwood, he could come good, and he will get his chance. He's not gonna compete. Why he see, and he will do well. Hopefully he does well. And Tim Sherwood. We'll see what Bournemouth are made of this season. I really want to see them out there, new club, small stadium, and all that. I think my prediction, I think, is gonna be a 2-2. I think it's gonna be, very tight. Bournemouth would play well, but Aston Villa, I think, will edge it with a Premier League experience. I think they will do well. So I would like to talk about the next game, which is Norwich versus Crystal Palace. Norwich, I think they came through the playoff, which they did good. They got relegated, and then they just came back. So it means they're doing a lot of good things down there. They didn't last in the championship. But you have Palace who are just signing players. They signed Kabay, wonderful, wonderful midfielder. It was one of the best when he was at Newcastle. So we'll see how he does there. I think it's gonna be 3-1 to Palace. They have Bolasi, wonderful guy everyone like to watch. The next game is Arsenal West Ham. You know, West Ham, just never wins at the Emirates, do they? I mean, Arsenal are buzzing right now. They just beat my club, Chelsea. Well, it's 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 friendly and all that, but I think it's still a good thing to be, one of your rivals. So I think they will be buzzing with confidence. We will see how they will do. West Ham, new manager, Valencia injured, new atmosphere. So I don't know how they're gonna do. We will see how they will do this. Yeah, we will see how they will do this season. And Arsenal, for me, this game, they are confident right now. Their team, they really look sharp. So I think it's gonna be a 3-0. I don't think it's gonna be a lot of goals. But it's Arsenal. They do this every season. They can just go crazy and beat them 6 or 10. I don't know. So we'll see. The next game is one of the probably one of the iconic games at the end of the season. Last year, Stoke beat Liverpool 6-1. Liverpool like to show um you know they are not just any marks, and they will go there to try to get some pride back. So we'll see how they will do. Stoke, they've lost in Zonzi, but they got Marco Van Henkel, good signing for them. We'll see how they will do this season. um so for me, I think Stoke, in my opinion, will edge this game. It's big and a lot of goals, but a 1-0 and 4-3, just one goal. They will edge it for me. We'll see what happen. Maybe Liverpool are surprise of the season. They could just do well. The next game is Manchester City. West Brom v Manchester City. It's gonna be a tough game for them. It's a tough game, against Tony Pulis' side. Whoever you are, whatever team you have, they're gonna work hard. They're gonna dig in. They're gonna fight for every ball. They're just not gonna give up. So we'll see how Manchester. At the moment, Manchester City haven't strengthened at all. They just buy Delph and Sterling. Delph is injured. I thought they should have strengthened their backline. Company, for me, is just no, he's getting bad. And the Mangala guy, I don't know. I don't think he's a Premier League player. He's too rash. So you see how we do. I'll go for 2-1 West Brom. I think they will do well. They got Ricky Lambert, so I'm backing him to score on his debut. The next game is Everton. Everton is Watford, newly promoted side. Not a lot, I don't know a lot about them, but I know about this guy Troy Deeney. He looks a very good player. He works hard, and so we will see how he will do. But Everton have been strengthened a lot. Well, they break the field cleverly, so you see how those guys will gel. Of course, they have still get they still have Lukaku and Stones. They haven't lose those guys, so we'll see how good they'll do. Oh, my prediction 3-1. I think Everton. I think yeah, they may be too good for Watford. It's how good it's in first day of the season. Premier League team. You just Watford just came in, so less experience. So I think Everton will win this game. The next game is Leicester v Sunderland. It's gonna be a good game. Both these teams struggled last season, so we'll see how um, prepared they are this season. Hopefully, definitely they do not want to, fight for relegation this season. But for Leicester, I think what will make them um, maybe struggle, new manager, new atmosphere. They got setting new players. It might upset the place a little bit, but you never know. While Sunderland kept hold of their manager, they bring in new players. The floors kind of wake up, but they've got Jeremy Lens and all those guys. So I think for me, I think this game is gonna be. I just cannot separate them. In my opinion, it's gonna be a boring game. 0-0. I might be wrong. Let me know what you think about this game. The next game is Chelsea, my team, Chelsea champions against Swansea. It's gonna be a tough opener, but we never lose. I think on the opening day, so it's at the Stamford Bridge. He'll do well. He'll do well. I don't know. Cause this injury, I don't know how. I don't think he'll play. Will he affect us? I mean, we look different without him against Arsenal. I don't know how we will do. Remy for me just offside every time, so we'll see how we will do. We will do this season. I'm confident, really confident. I still think we're gonna win the league. I don't get the buzz, the hype around Arsenal. I think they didn't change man. They just brought Peter Cech. While he's a wonderful player, because I know, but you need more than that. You need more than that. Um, so I think we get 3-1, 3-1 for me. I'm backing Falcao to make a goal in this game. Um, let's talk about the next game. Newcastle, Southampton. Southampton is a wonderful club. They bring their players in. They buy cheap. They buy from nowhere. Just gems. Players nobody cared about. They bring them, and of course Liverpool sign them later, double down the money. But it's gonna Newcastle will be you know willing to prove a point this season. So we will see how much um Newcastle are made of. New manager, they bring in new players. The players who want to fight for their sport this season. Because if you don't do it this season, I think you are off, whoever you are. Because Newcastle is a big club, and the owner gave an interview and all that. So we'll see. They've signed a couple of new players. Mitrovic or something. He's striker. He looks good. So we'll see how they do. But for me, I still think Southampton will edge this game. They are more settled. They have the same manager. They have players. They bought Classy, Jordy Classy, I think, for Netherlands. Small but tidy player. So we'll see how they'll do. But I think Newcastle, there's a lot of new faces. A lot of things have been changed, and a lot of pressure not to repeat what they did last season. So I think Southampton will edge this one. Let me know what you think, what your prediction is, and let me know who you support. Thank you for watching and subscribe for more. Cheers.